Check one. Check one. Check one. I'm trying to get this here. Check one. Check one. Check one. Check one. I'm trying to get this here. Check one. Check one. Check one. Check one. Check 1 2. 1 2. Check 1 2. 1 2. Check 1 2. This this is the test. This is a test. Yes, this is a test. Check one. Dude. Yo, 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 yo. Let's see. 1 2. Yo, it's the mic God. Trying to figure out how to connect all this and connect all that. Get this thing started right. I don't know. I'm about like my cousin YD. He was like, yo, I gotta figure this thing out. He said, we gotta figure this thing out. Uh, check one. They figuring it out. Figuring it out. So I thought I had something to say. Yo, but dealing with dealing with my hometown, Maxton, still trying to reach out and touch somebody's hands. Right? Yeah. I got a, I got a question. Mm-mm. That I'm trying to find uh a PowerPoint presentation that I wanted to bring up, dealing with, you know something? And I cannot find it. If I was really in need of it, and it's nowhere to be found. Okay, maybe this is it. No. If you watching, please bear with me. Please bear with your brother. Because there's something I really. Here we go. Here we go. So, do. It's like this. Go in. Mm, this from screen to desktop. Desktop. And my man from the People's Podcast was saying we are somewhere. Struggling right now. Yeah, man, I think this is it right. This. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Yeah. Y'all know I'm from Maxon, North Carolina. Maxon, North Carolina, buddy. Yeah, yeah, Maxon. So I'm trying to do this here. Trying to, a plan of action, right? So it's like we all know our problems within the town of Maxon, and we are all in agreement that many of those problems have existed for years. What has not been done in those years is proper planning and community development. Today, we are here to come up with a community plan of action. Community and war. In our community, you got what is called the 9 elements found in a combat environment, and they are as followed: violent, unnerving sights and sounds, casualties, confusions and lack of information, fog of war, and friction, feelings of isolations, communication breakdown, individual discomfort and physical fatigue, fear, stress and mental fatigue, continuous operation, homesickness. There's 9 areas of people activity in the known universe. 1 is economics, 2, education, 3, entertainment, 4, labor, 5, law, 6, politics, 7, religion, and 8 is sex, and 9 is war. So you got these are 9 areas people activity in the known universe. So, and we see that this take place in our communities, in our towns, or whatever we have it. We see this taking place. We watch it taking place. We hear it taking place. But do we really concentrate and focus on the reality of these things? Do we? I don't know. You tell me, right? So I'm trying to find out if we have that. And so uh, I'm learning the chat room and everything on here. I don't know how that work or none of that. So y'all really know I'm practicing, right? I'm practicing. Yeah, I'm on here practicing. Uh, and so, but there's 9 areas of people activity, right? So, in my town, in my small town, we got to deal with economics, right? We Because you see the conditions of the town of Maxon, right? In the town of Maxon, we have we need economic development. We really, really need some economic development going on in our area. And so, but we got to come together and meet and plan this thing out. Find out who from our area can help us deal with the economics situations going on in our community, and how we can really make some changes in this area. You know, like we got a couple of small businesses going on, but I think we need a little more popping off in our community. But we indeed need to start studying the economy, deal with economics and the economy of the town of Maxton, within the town of Maxton, and so that we can work on making some type of changes, you know? And so I'm just offering that to people. There's something that's part of our plan of action. I'm looking down because I'm trying to send this to people, right? Uh, so where they can check it out. But and I wanna, like I said, I'm really reaching out to people to create resources for my area. You know, hopefully we can really make this happen. But also in dealing with education. Now in the town of Maxon, look, they done shut down the high school, they done shut down the middle school, and somebody told me they working on shutting down the elementary school. Now I don't know how true that is, but I really, really hope that that's not the case. That they gonna try to shut down the elementary school in Maxon, North Carolina. Man, that'd really, really cripple an already broken area if they did this. And so somebody, somebody, if you got any facts on that, you got anything where we can look into that about them closing down the elementary school. Because if that take place, man, my town really gonna be hurting. But we gotta deal with economic development, and we really gotta look into education, proper education. Because they bust our children off from Max, and they don't bust us all over the place. And so I'm really trying to get into looking into some things. And like I say, I came on my North Star Talk. Oh, this no, this is my Michael Muhammad page. My bad, my bad. Cause I'm like I say, y'all, I'm learning this thing. I'm learning this thing, and I'm getting a call. Peace, God. 7 up. Hey, I'm I'm on a YouTube thing. I'm gonna send it to you so you can pull it up. All right. All right. Peace to the God. 7 up. But definitely we like I say, this is like a test run because I'm coming from my Zoom. I'm coming from my Zoom, and I'm just trying to get everybody used to uh me coming on through the Zoom and making some things happen. Now, entertainment. Now we got some entertainment going on. We got rappers, we got singers, choirs, and whatever else they do. We got entertainment. Now, how positive that entertainment is, I can't I'm sorry, I can't really vouch for how positive the entertainment actually is, but I do know some entertainment be going on in the town. Is partying like considered entertainment? I don't know. Would partying be considered entertainment? But like I say, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out because we got a lot of entertainment going on in these small towns, and but a lot of times when we got entertainment going on, some crazy stuff busts out, some fighting, something busts out. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta kind of deal with that. When we have something that we call entertainment, fighting busts out. Then you got what labor, right? Phew. Now, it really ain't no jobs, especially in Maxton now. There might be some jobs in Lombard or in the outskirts, but Pembroke, uh, Lumberton, some people going all the way to Fayetteville, Tar Heel. Some of them might even be going to Bennettsville or everywhere else looking for some work, man. There really ain't no work. We got a couple of local business trying to do their things, and we got a couple of people, they're trying to do the thing in the town, and so I ain't mad at them, and so like I said, all that deals with education and economics. We need some developers to come in our area, something like that. So somebody hit me up and help me figure out how we can get some developers in the area. I know what y'all saying. Well, you should be talking you should be talking to the mayor, the town manager, the commissioner. You should be talking to all of them. You shouldn't be talking to just us regular old folks. Why not talk to you? Huh? Why not pick your brain? Why can't we have some group thinking, some group thoughts, or something other in that area? Why we can't do that? Why we got to always try to rely on somebody else doing for us what we should be doing for ourselves, right? And so I just want to, come on, we gotta bounce some idea. See, I'm doing this test with this Zoom, right? And I did it on YouTube, so y'all won't be saying I'm on Facebook um all this time and everything. So I just shared the YouTube channel on Facebook. Whether somebody come on or not, you can watch it later. You know, you can always click on it later and slide it to a part. You know, and so, but then we got law. Now, to my understanding, we kind of short on law enforcement officers. So if you're fresh out of law police academy, uh, is that law enforcement academy, you're looking for some work, check it max, check it max. And the lawyers, or whatever you do with the law, right? We need y'all, and we need some inspiration and maxing when it comes to that, right? Now, this religion, it's a church on every corner, you know, and so, but we got to get the people in the church to have a presence in the street, right? You got to have a presence in the street, because if there's no presence in the street, man, we still fall short, you know, they need some God in the earth, you know. People need to see some Christ-like people in our community, operating in the community, not just doing plate sales, child. We in the community, we got a fish fry and we got some chicken, and we telling, oh, child, we out there. You can come get a, a chicken sandwich, baby. Come get a chicken. But even like the Muslim community. If there's any Muslims in your area, we should be out there. We should be out there hand in hand with our Christian brothers and sisters, right? With our Hebrew brothers and sisters. Whatever their uh way of life, spiritual way of life, whatever they got going on in that area, should be united and working for one cause, and that's to make our community a safe and decent place to live. And that's what they're trying to do. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? War. Now, we need some military discipline. We need to study proper spiritual warfare. That's what we need when it comes to war. We need some spiritual warfare. We need to be dealing with uh what is it? Putting on the whole armor of God. That's right. We got to put on the whole armor of God in our community and go to war with the devil. Right? I ain't talking about no devil on the ground. I'm talking about the devil and within inside of our people. We got the devil in us now. I ain't gonna leave myself out. Sometimes I got the devil in me. Sometimes I ain't right in the zack. You know what I'm saying? So we need to go to war with the self. We need to go within ourselves and go to war and fight off, as we say in the nation, our brown germ, the negative aspect. We need to tap into our higher God self when it comes to our community. And so, that's what it's about, right? Politics. Now, we have people that might come out and say what the politicians in the town are not doing, but yet they don't study politics, right? They're not politically astute. I think that's the word. Somebody let me know. You know what I'm saying? You can always go in the comments on on YouTube and say, man, I don't know what that word you use. I don't know, but deal with politics, we gotta definitely start studying it and even study it so you can like figure out, can you be a part of it? If you want some change and you feel that, hey, we need you in one of those seats, yo, go for it. Hit me up, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And now, eight, sex. Now that's definitely a people activities. You know what I'm saying? Because we got recreation confused with recreation. So there's a lot of recreation going on and a lot of recreating, but it ain't a lot of parenting going on. It ain't a lot of mothers and fathers going on. It ain't no village. It takes a village to raise a child. Ain't a lot of that actually going on, but there's a lot of sex going on. And, and so we need to definitely study that area. But like I said, it goes back to we need to create a plan of action. We need to work on coming together, create a what they call a group uh what's the word? So group thinking, group think tanks, and it's a word. It ain't coming off right now. Boy, I'm looking bad on my line. It ain't coming off right now. But we can get together as groups and create a plan of action and work on some stuff for the town of Maxton. Like I said, we all know our problems. We all know what's really going on in our community, and we need to, really kind of look into that, you know. And so, but hey, I'm like I said, I was trying to come from my Zoom into um into my YouTube channel. And so I'm learning it to where I can come on and drop some stuff on y'all. But let me stop sharing. And yo, I appreciate if anybody came on. If anybody showed up, I appreciate it. Even if you glanced at it and said, man, I ain't listening to that, man, I ain't trying to hear that. Even if you did that, thank you. You came on for a couple of minutes. I appreciate that. All right. Yo, so it's the Michael Muhammad, aka the Mike God. Like I said, I'm testing out my equipment. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed with a new microphone. You know what I'm saying? I got a new microphone. Yeah, that's right. And so that's what I came on in. And check it. Hey, did you notice? Mindset where I'm at was a different mind. The feeling out how to go deep inside, all within. You put to separate my inner self from my outer self. This, so peace, I'm out. So, let me end this. Cut it off. Cut it off, Mike. Cut it off, God. Cut it